Hi, welcome to Spiritual Diamond. I am your host. So, I'm going to get into a reading for Scorpios. I hope you guys are doing well. So, let's get into the reading. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check out all the star signs you have in your chart that will resonate with the readings on this channel. That way you can get better clarification on what's going on in your daily events, your weekly events, your life events overall. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Thank you for watching this channel. Scorpios. Okay. Someone could possibly see you in a mind of your own, or maybe you see someone in a mind of their own. Okay. Um, I do see there is someone here that is ready to be mad at a mind game that they've been playing with you. It does say that they don't know how to stop being mindful about themselves and how they think about things or sponsor things in their mind and view things about your mind or who you are in the way that you want to is not very smart. This person feels like they should control you and want to be that way all the time, looking for you to have madness or even health problems, or even starve you from guilty consciences, or even things that you could have in your head but still feel like they have to surprise you with bad news. At times they want to sponsor you feeling good and clearly happy in regards to how you view things and see things, but don't want you to see everything about yourself to be happy, and don't want to see that you've got karma coming with your ideas or your mindset, how you sort out things with your mind, your money, or even parenting, or even your value system as a woman, as a wife, as a nurturer, as a giver, as a trustee, to support yourself or maybe even them. But it does say they would rather not see you in the mindset of your own. At times they want to view you as a personal traitor, or even a woman that looks forward to great news on your own. Certainly wouldn't want to tell you that you're a hoe, but sometimes this person sees you as one or wants to treat you as one and doesn't know how to stop being mad at you. mm. It does look like you could be ready to nurture seeing this in your head. At times you could be silent about it or not saying anything, but there's times where you don't want to speak because you notice you are better than that. You are also going to be better than this in your mind about how you say things or deal with them. At times you may treat them bad or look at them as evil, but you will turn around and say better news will come one day, or sort things out in your mind about the situation. You can see past them and you can see value systems in your mind to tell you off and tell yourself off again if you need to. But at times you want to tell them off and you can't. And you realize you can, but you would rather stay silent or keep them in the mindset of theirs to behave. They know they have to behave when they see you do things or speak of things in a way that you know that you have to speak of things that are going to help them communicate better news for you. So you would rather see them pick up the phone at times and call you, or maybe stay there and laugh at you, but then make fun of themselves when they know they have to. Scorpio. Okay. You could also be ready to tell someone off, but you don't want to. And it does say that you're rather coy about something that you're doing, or maybe even shy about something that you want to explore. But sometimes you want to explore it and maybe not, as the value system in you tells you off, that you want to become something great. You may not know it, but you could become someone's mind one day and become their lover. Or maybe if you're not a lover, you could be in the relationship with them and not feeling like you are actually in the relationship with them. At times it could be different scenarios for different folks, but it does say you both have value systems that are going to help you push past negativity. Okay, so you could be seeing someone, Scorpio, and they're ready to ignore you sometimes, but they realize they don't want to ignore you. They just see that they're not quite giving you the satisfaction that you've always wanted, or maybe even certainly want to, but can't give it to you until January. maybe even in the new year. It does say they believe they have bad news in their head or in their mind at times to satisfy other things and can't see why. They've got to give you good karma. They've seen themselves in a lot of problems and they may be giving themselves a lot of time to communicate why they feel bad about the things that they've been doing or maybe been up to or maybe even been thinking, feeling, or want to know that they can change. Okay. I'm hearing I'm timing you to be my word or my wife or my worth, you know. um, Whatever that means to them. It does say they communicate things that they can't see. At times they would wonder how to give you a good relationship and can't stand that they're always ignoring you. They don't know how to stop ignoring you sometimes, and they do know how to stop ignoring you because they could call you or text you or phone you. And at times they don't know how to stop giving you good news because sometimes this mindset changes many times over. He changes his mind constantly, warring with himself, and gives you good news sometimes and sometimes he doesn't. Okay. And this could be you as a Scorpio male feeling this way towards somebody here. um there is some there's some feelings with some options of shutting down the manipulation, okay, stably, but not ready yet. It could be with a water sign woman, okay, or just someone that you love, Scorpio males. And it does say the woman does know she's direct when she wants to work on things, maybe like even telling you off or cursing or working on, what's hidden, or even, what's kind of like blindsided to you, or maybe even blindsided towards the situations that you may not have even occurred but wouldn't want to know, or at times do want to know, but you're just too focused on being mad at her for understanding who she is, because she understands who she is, but she doesn't know how to stop being mad at you at times for the way you treat her. Okay. And it does say she loves you, but she doesn't know how to stop being mad at you. And at times she wants to love you, but she can't see when it's going to change, that you'll give her good karma. Okay. There is a fortune. um I'm hearing for some of you guys, the person could be a spiritual tarot reader, or maybe a psychic, or maybe even someone that's in tune with God. This person could just have attributes inside them that know all or know nothing at times, because the persecution in their head is going to be mad at, drum roll, with someone that doesn't want them to see who they are. Okay. And that could just be the Scorpio man. You may not want your woman to see who she is, or maybe vice versa. There could be someone here that doesn't want you to see who you are, Scorpio man. Okay. Or even it could be a woman as well. But I'm picking up there's a Scorpio that could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancerian. And it does say suddenly you'll see that Cancerian doesn't want to drive forces with you, and Pisces doesn't want to drive forces with you, but karma could come from any one of them believing that they don't have good vibes with you. At times they need you and they need your support. So when they do come forward with bad news, they promise themselves to get good news in a way that they wanted it, which is through the negative mental health of struggles. They don't want good news. At times they do, but they don't. And they realize they don't because they try too hard not to have good news for you or with you. But they struggle and they give themselves plenty of room to make bad news come about every time. Okay. So they're trying too hard to create bad, scenarios, bad atmospheres or bad news. And they don't even realize it sometimes as well, you know. Um, they would rather see themselves well off, or even gently giving themselves good news with their mind, their money, and things that they don't necessarily need much of, because they get karma, gives them good karma with their money. It does say very good news with money, but overall their silence is bruising you and yours, or maybe even things that you need, because they don't support you with yours and they can't support you always with yours. Even when they do at times give you a little, they don't give you much, and then they harm themselves trying to harden themselves over and over again to help you get more and then not get it at times, then negative mental stress is harming you. Okay. It does say there's wishes to stop you or believing that you have good news. You could always give yourself back to Cancerian, or maybe even hear that Sagittarius may not help you, or even karma with Aquarians may not help you. But at times, Scorpio, you do know how to help yourself, so you won't believe that bad news is there. You've got to know that suddenly you'll change and see that blessings can come regardless. You don't have to harm yourself with anyone's magic or mental health or stress of illusions or problems or even seeking attention from males. You can get it every day in a way that you will conquer your own mind and control your own mean mind games to play others, or maybe even support yourself with other things to give yourself good news. Okay, you may even control seeing yourself in a better warring mindset than anything. At times you are driven to strive past things, like conquer things. Like some of you guys may deal with a lot of stress, so there could be like smoking and drinking involved, but you could be finding a way to really move past those things, you know, taking better care of your health because you've seen how it could have tried to deteriorate you in some ways, because the more stress you have, the more you may indulge. And, you know, the more indulgements, the more problems in some way. So you may have seen some of them things, or just know that you have to change certain things to keep moving forward, because, you know, there's a lot of stress that's constantly going to be there, or it's going to be there for a long time, but it's causing you to realize that you can't indulge into other things that are going to bring down more stress on you. Okay. So you could be, you know, more in tune with a healthier lifestyle right now. Um, it does say that you will bless yourself more times than never, and always give yourself better news regardless of who's trying to conquer you or bring you down. You will bless yourself more times by committing to your rituals and your communication. At times it does fail because sometimes you feel driven to push on too far in a way that you can't see what's coming, that's dragging you back down. But you may see blessings come overall, and study and look forward to your wealth and your weight and your good karma coming in the next week. So you could be having better news with your weight, better news with your wealth in the next week. Okay, because sometimes there's still things kind of pulling at your energy in other ways that kind of put you off path a little bit with other things that you're striving towards, especially when it has something to do with maybe health and well-being, you know, overindulgence and stuff like that. But you still have your eye on the ball, okay, to make sure you, if you do fall off path a little bit, you get back on it again. Okay, and you don't fall off it completely. You know, you might have to fight certain urges. Okay, you might have to wrestle with the devil, so to speak, you know, to get rid of those you know, those toxic patterns, those toxic indulgences, those toxic behaviors of others even that are trying to, you know, bring you down. So let's see what else is going on. Scorpios. Anything else for the lovely Scorpios? I want a word with you. So someone could want to talk to you. You may want to talk to someone, but someone could want a word with you. It could even be um it could be a fire sign or an air sign person here. You could have split up with them or finished a relationship with them, or, you know, had no time to talk to them in some ways because you could be too busy having sentimental feelings for other things. It does say that you would want to give yourself more time to them if there is sex involved, or maybe even things that you just don't understand what it is, because they may not want to tell you exactly the truth, or maybe even tell you good news is coming. They may not want to hear that you're having good news. Even they may just want to try to drag you down the wrong road, or maybe even prey on your downfall. At times they just don't know how to speak to you, and maybe even looking forward to blessings coming your way is not going to be easy this month, as the time has come for you to see that a man is not ready to give you what you want. He believes he can't come forward and help you with sorting out your mind with things that you wanted to achieve. He reckons that you will continue doing bad in your mind as long as he speaks of those things in his mind. He doesn't know how to stop speaking about these things, and he's bad mood to himself. Ocean's mindset is very much so a good value system. What I'm picking up with an ocean mindset, okay? Um it sounds like emotional intelligence, okay? Um there's Pisces energy here. Okay. Now, when you think about Pisces, Pisces is the fish. Pisces is the ruler of the ocean. Okay. So it could be in regards to a Piscean mindset. Okay. It does say when you see that you have Piscean mindset, you have brilliant ideas, but it also says that it's not very good for you to see it in that perspective always, as there is new reasons to believe that you have many options of thinking about it. It does say you have very good news in regards to how you can change things and switch things up sometimes, to have that Pisces attribute, to have that confidence with the ocean mentality, which is many options of having good karma. Okay, so needing to look into a lot of different options of having good karma is going to help you move forward. Okay, it does say that you have brilliance in your mind to pretend that you don't have brilliance in your mind. At times you do, and you realize you have gifted a lot of people strength to have the good karma. You have built them up in that way. Don't stop in giving yourself that good energy too, Scorpio, as you may have given out so much of yourself to others and never giving yourself enough time to seek help in your own mind to obtain these same attributes that you have been given to others. So what I'm picking up from that is, Scorpio, you've many qualities inside you, so many, okay, that you don't realize at times, or you do realize that you've given so much to others and haven't had the time to develop your own, like it within yourself. You may have spoken to people about so many different things and about different qualities that they could have, or different ideas that they could obtain, or derive in themselves. So many different perspectives on things that you already know about, and have offered people the ideas, the perspectives, just the way of looking at things or seeing things for them to, start building themselves up by, but not giving yourself time to look at yourself in some of those ways that you possibly needed to do in order to help yourself grow and see blessings come your way so that you could move past things. Okay, so the time is here for you to look at those things, Scorpio, from the perspective of your own good karma, your own attributes that you have kept hidden away and dish out for everybody else to use sometimes. Okay, it's time for you to use them, Scorpio, instead of giving them away. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. You're going to begin to see blessings come your way in a week or two. Mind you, someone here doesn't want to stop bruising or attacking your mind with things that they believe you could have better news with. You may see it yourself at times and don't understand why you keep knocking yourself on the head, or even arguing with yourself at times about things that you know you could achieve. You realize that you've looked into many things over and over again and war with yourself no more because you see it. You don't have to give yourself bad news. You've offered yourself so much confidence to see that you've got great news, and now you are tidying your mind to make sure that you get it. Okay, even if you have to study more on the situation, even if you have to work on it more, even if you have to solve your own problems, or maybe even look into how you can get your problems solved, you are doing the work. It does say making trial and error offers to yourself at times will help, but it does say you have to begin to help yourself ongoing, never ending, ongoing, because sometimes you can't get the help from certain people, but you can find ways to help yourself. You are Scorpio. God whispers in the Scorpio's ear. Don't believe that you don't already have it in you, Scorpio, because you do. Okay? Pray, ask yourself questions. Inside yourself, you will get answers from God that will reveal certain things. Okay? Seek your own soul, your own spirit for guidance at times where you feel like it might be short. Okay? But it doesn't mean there isn't people out there that will um not help you. There is people that will help you, Scorpio, but sometimes to really um change certain things where you feel like you're not getting enough, you've got to seek your own soul for that help. Okay? And the answers will come almost like an epiphany, like an eureka moment, and it just shoots out. Okay? So let's see what else is going on for you. Ah, it says, blimey, you've worked with no one and did it. You have contemplated or complained in the past, and you've seen this. In the near future, you will continue to see this, but you'll also feel like you have defended seeing it. You have to defend seeing it inside yourself. It does say you will reunite with this until you continue to remember this ongoing, and making sure that you partner up with it will be shocking at times. You will see shocks that are there. Things will come to fruition in your mind about how much you've built and the trust that you've built in yourself to remember yourself. So it's like saying that you have to trust yourself, Scorpio. It might be shocking sometimes to even really believe it, but you have to believe in yourself. And it may shock you sometimes, but you have to continue to believe that you can do it. Okay? It does say you warn yourself not to speak, but you may shock yourself ongoing at times because you studied this, and many times you have given yourself this and studied the shock. It does say mostly the shock of ether telling you that you have to move past this shock so that you can feel comfortable in the atmosphere that it's going to bring. That's right. Because after the shock comes the atmosphere that it brings, and you feel like, okay, I've kind of like gotten used to this now. I'm settled in this kind of new beginning, this new atmosphere, where I've gotten over the initial shocks of things. Okay, so now what? What's next, kind of thing, or that you kind of stay comfortable in the new position that you've come to, after you've gotten over the shock factor of something here. Okay. It does say many times over you may have cried or upset yourself, seeing that you can't move past something. You will see that you've moved past it. Gently does it. It does say, you brilliant woman, you're very, very good at your own mind and things that you have going on. You can't shock yourself anymore. You have to understand that you are brilliant at what you do and what you say and what you achieve. You can't let anyone bring you down. You've got to move forward and past things. You can't hear yourself think at times, but you will see blessings come your way. Okay? So you will see blessings come your way regardless, Scorpio. Okay? It doesn't sound good always, but you have the confidence to see that many times over your blessings will come to you in the morning, in the evening, or in the nighttime. Sometimes they will come to you sporadically in the daytime. Good times ahead will help you move past things and understand things from your perspective. Not only that, will you see blessings come to you in a man or female that will strive towards you one day and say that they did it. They saw you and they liked you. They really understand you and they believe that you have good news. So much to the point that they want to help you. They can see that blessings will come to you ongoing and they help you in your mind today. Say that you do heal from problems and you study things in a way that you are gentle. Gently does it because you feel like good news can come and you want to know that it's going to come. So you have to sort it out in the ways that you see, believing that it's going to come to you in good luck. Okay. So that's it, Scorpio. I will speak to you in your next reading. Ciao for now. Bye.